Hey guys, welcome to Ghouls, Guts, and Gore. I'm Courtney.
I'm Brandon, and welcome to our new vlog series called The Horrorble Life. Basically, we're going to do these quick videos as much as we can, talking about some of the things we've done. This weekend was all about, like, theater and the arts horror style. We started the weekend off with a one-man theatrical performance of Pillar of Fire. It's a story by Ray Bradbury, and Bill Oberst Jr., who's an Emmy Award-winning actor, was the lone actor putting on this performance, and it was amazing.
So in the year 2349, people of Earth no longer celebrate Halloween, bury the dead, or recognize any sort of superstition. And then William Lantry wakes up from the dead.
The New Salem incinerator exploded at midnight. The great fire chimney split down the middle and blew apart and flew into the earth and up into the houses of the sleeping people. It woke people up and it put them to sleep again. An instant later, it was marvelous. It was like the 4th of July, the biggest damn firecracker you ever saw. You went around killing people who didn't believe in murder. People only heard of murder as some dim-gone custom of a bygone barbarian race.
If you love Halloween like us and find the idea of horror and things to fear being completely erased from existence, you have to check out this short story, Pillar of Fire. We've added a link below of where you can buy the book.
My God! I can kill hundreds of thousands of them before they even realize there's an unethical man loose! Oh, the idea is huge! It's huge! It's huge! It's so huge! It's unbelievable!
Please, another big hand for the great Bill Oberst Jr.
This is my book from when I was 12 years old. I was a lonely, fat kid in South Carolina. I was huge. I was a sissy. I couldn't throw a football. I made straight A's. I had bad acne. I was a fat kid, smart kid, ugly kid, sissy kid, all in one kid. So I used to take walks in the woods, and one day I'm walking along in the woods, and this thing glints in the sun. And I look up, and it says, S is for Space, a collection of tales by the master of the imagination. And here's this guy looking straight up at me with these glasses and this shock of hair. What is a Ray Bradbury? I fell in love. And I fell in love particularly with Pillar of Fire because it's about a dead man, and I felt dead. You know how it is when you're a misfit. And now that I'm an adult, sometimes I feel sympathy for McClure, sometimes for him. But I love this book and I love this piece. And so yeah, Ray has always, from that moment, been a huge influence in my life. My interpretation of the piece, what Ray is asking here, now he was 23 when he wrote it, so it's from a young man's perspective, but he's asking, do we really want a world without fear? That's the essential question. I don't know the answer still. When I was a kid, I was like, hell no, I want Halloween and the ghost stories, you know, all of that. Now as an adult with real fear in the world, I don't know, but that's the question he's asking.
Hey, we're seeing that tomorrow.
So on Saturday, we took a trip to the LACMA to see the Guillermo del Toro exhibit At Home with Monsters. We're huge Guillermo del Toro fans, and this was just like stepping into a cathedral of horror memorabilia and monsters and creatures, and it was just, it was awesome.
So cool.
Once we got our tickets, we were told to go right into the exhibit, but upon entering, we were told by a peanut of a lady that we needed to go wait in a line that I'm pretty sure she made up in her head. After a lot of arguing and us being taller than her, she finally let us in.
The actual exhibit was amazing once we got to go through. Guillermo del Toro had so much horror stuff, it's insane. So he has these lifelike displays of people like H.P. Lovecraft. My favorite was Boris Karloff getting his makeup put on, and he has these models that were custom made, and it's such a cool image because you kind of forget there's a man beneath the monster. So stuff like that, and just all his historical artwork and gothic collectibles is just, there's so much of it. It was amazing.
Well, after peeking into Guillermo del Toro's world, I think we have new apartment goals.
Yeah, we got some work to do.
I've been driving me crazy.
There's Hogwarts right there.
So to wrap up an already jam-packed weekend, we were lucky enough to score tickets to the new Laika movie, Kubo and the Two Strings. I was having a premiere at Universal Studios along with this awesome Laika exhibit. They're definitely my favorite animation company. They've done Coraline, Paranorman, and Box Trolls.
So we arrive at the Universal City Walk where the premiere is being held, and we ask an employee, hey, where's the line forming for Kubo? And she's like, oh, don't worry, there's no line forming. You're good, just hang out till 11 and you go right in. So we're like, hey, it's hot out, we'll go get iced coffees from Starbucks. So we got our coffees that, of course, tasted like tar.
Hate Starbucks.
Because it's Starbucks. And we walk out, and what do we see? A huge line. Thanks, clueless Universal employee.
But at least we were in the shade, right?
I think we were standing in line for about 10 minutes before some security guard came along and told everybody to move to the other side into the sun.
Direct, intense, cloudless sky. There's no ozone layer in California sun beating on your back and your neck. And
we were told to dress up. So
yeah.
When you dress up, you don't wear sunscreen, typically. Everyone's just burning. And we couldn't understand why we had to wait in the sun for 2 hours when there was shade literally 8 feet away.
Oh, they're handing out water.
Oh.
Isn't that sweet?
So nice.
How about umbrellas?
Sunscreen and umbrella.
Free dermatology appointments.
Yeah, that was its own horror element of the weekend, more so than the movie Kubo and the Two Strings. Not a bad movie, visually absolutely amazing. There is this awesome stop-motion puppet skeleton. That's the largest stop-motion puppet ever made. But it's not like Coraline or Paranorman. I absolutely love those two movies.
We'd like for them to do more horror next time.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah.
Good time, it's gonna be a good time. Snap that chat.
Yes.
Get your chat together, baby.
Let's do it.
Okay. We just come here for the air conditioning.
Yes, it's great. I love abandoned zombie hospitals on a hot day.
Yes. So chilly.
Stop, you die. You slow down, you die. I promise you that.
Not bad.
Yeah, they hired more
They had
zombies.
more people. Yeah. And I feel like the volume was louder.
Yeah.
So then the exhibit, this was awesome. I
highlight.
absolutely
Absolute
loved this.
highlight.
Was worth going to Universal Studios
Although we
for.
did have to wait in another line. This time it was umbrella coverage, so
They
that was
learned
good.
inside
Yeah.
the park. So the Laika exhibit was amazing. I mean, you got to see all the Paranorman puppets up close. They had each room sectioned off by movies. So went Coraline, Paranorman, Box Trolls, Kubo. Those were the 4 Laika films. And they had sets. They had nearly every puppet from all 4 of those movies. And they had the giant skeleton from Kubo, which is such an amazing scene when the characters have to battle this giant skeleton that comes to life. And it was amazing. Like, I absolutely love stop motion, and seeing the actual tools and these characters in real life was totally worth it.
So hopefully you enjoyed our weekend with monsters. We tried to share some of the cooler things that happened to us this weekend, and like this video if you dig these new vlogs that we're trying to do. We really want to share more of like our personal experiences with you guys and not be so formal and, you know, in our living room all the time. We want to take you out with us. So yeah, please like and please subscribe. That helps us out so much. And we just want to be loved.
So follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yes. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Stay horrible.
And who rushes in to save the day? Academy Award-winning makeup artist, Fee Neal.
Yep.
Yay!
Fee from Face Off was right there with the tissue and
she's cleaning up the blood.
trying to, at least.